Set. Go, hey. Set. Run. Set. Go. Set. 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 Go. Set. Run. 380. Run. Ready. 380. Run. One and run. Set. 380. Run. Set. Set. Go. 380. Run. Go. Ready. One and run. Set. Delta. Set. Go, go. Set. Ready. Set. 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 Go. Set. Run. Set. 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 Ready. Set. One and run. Set. Set. 380. Ready. Set. Set. Ready. Go. 380. Run. Set. Set.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Five weeks come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Return coming from the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw it. He throws it deep to the left side. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
So 4th down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Chargers take possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And it brings up an LA first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He spins right by him. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Going for the first with Dobbins. And again, they stalled him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Slot man motioned over. On 4th down, here's Herbert. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second and 10 now. On the move, headed right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They're throwing it. That's caught for the first. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They pick up 20 yards there. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throwing now on 1st down. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. This reeled in by Benson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Trying to throw here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They run the counter with Dobbins. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Herbert from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers go up 6-0 here in the first. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Benson now from the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down. Staying on the ground with Benson. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
It's Benson on the give. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable opportunity.
And he's intercepted for the first time this year. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I think it looked like that was his, actually the primary read on the play, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Kid, I don't think there's any question about it. You know, the college game is a game of scheme. The NFL game is a game of matchups. And that was a matchup that they wanted and worked on all week to get their running back in a one-on-one. Problem was, the defense was ready for it and took it away.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd and 12 now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down, ball at the 36. They give up the gut to Benson. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Browns a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Able to get it to Benson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To throw it on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Benson's got it. Running in the red zone. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Browns facing a deficit near the break. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
First down 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Running left out of the 2nd down option. And he's not fighting through that traffic. They catch him and stop him for the safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine. Because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds up in his own 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Caught by his back. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They are throwing it again. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Carlson's kick is good. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Brought in inside the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Herbert to throw. They send it in the hands of Will Dissly. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They give to Dobbins to start the third. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running it again with Dobbins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They send a man in motion. On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Shotgun snap to Herbert. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 for him now following the penalty. Herbert from the gun. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Davis there to grab it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Chargers first down.
From the red zone now. Has it down close. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Dobbins punches it in for the LA touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. For a second, looked like the Chargers offense was coming off, but no, coaches say stay out there. We're going for 2. Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
That's good. 4-8. 1st and 10.
From midfield now. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth.
Oh, look at this. They're faking it. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chargers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Toward that tackle to Michael Hall. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8. Throwing now, Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a... The ball is loose. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. The Chargers have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll make the lead 26 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
That throw behind his intended target.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one complete to Njoku. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's going deep. And they pick him off again. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Patterson trying this straight ahead. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And the Browns will go on offense. Benson on 1st and 10. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
This ball fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Herbert. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's a give. Fullback headed up the gut. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
Handoff on second and short. And the hit stops him cold. Well, he maybe... No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. Has it up to 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Their punter making his way out now. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Ooh, and this is a worm burner. He didn't hit this one well. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
To the air, 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Chargers, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.